millions of people are quietly destroying their health every night without even knowing it at all. Poor sleep is silently damaging your mood, focus, memory, and mental health more than you ever realize. One powerful study proved that fixing sleep eliminated depression symptoms in 87% of patients completely. If you have ever felt exhausted after 8 hours of sleep, your sleep quality is the problem. Tonight, you are going to learn exactly how to train your brain to sleep deeply and consistently. Welcome to Real Health Logic, your source for evidence-based health insights that actually transform your life completely. Most people believe that sleep simply happens automatically, but science clearly proves that sleeping well is a trainable skill. Just like building a muscle through consistent practice, your brain can be trained to sleep better every night. This scientifically backed process of training your sleep is widely known among health professionals as sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene means following a structured daily routine that conditions your brain and body to sleep deeply. Your brain is incredibly intelligent and learns powerful associations between specific activities, environments, and automatic physical responses over time. Think of Pavlov's famous dogs that learn to salivate automatically at the sound of a simple bell. Your brain works exactly the same way, connecting bedtime routines to the automatic triggering of your sleep cycle. This means you cannot force yourself to sleep, but you absolutely can train your brain when to sleep. The good news is that these sleep training strategies are simple, free, and scientifically proven to work effectively. Let us begin with what you do during the day, because daytime habits control your nighttime sleep quality. One of the most underestimated daytime habits affecting your sleep is your daily caffeine consumption throughout the morning. Most people do not realize that caffeine-stimulating effects can remain active in your body for 48 hours. Even one single cup of coffee or tea early in the morning can still disrupt your sleep tonight. To understand how caffeine is personally affecting you, try eliminating it completely for 1 full week right now. The first 2 days will feel harder, but by day 4 most people begin feeling noticeably better overall. Within 1 full week, the vast majority of people report better energy, improved mood, and significantly deeper sleep. Most people are genuinely surprised to discover they feel far more energized off caffeine than they ever did on it. Alcohol is another substance that quietly sabotages your sleep quality in ways most people never fully understand or recognize. Many people falsely believe that alcohol helps them sleep better because it does help them fall asleep faster initially. However, alcohol severely disrupts your brain's ability to complete deep restorative sleep cycles during the second half of the night. This leaves you feeling far more exhausted and mentally foggy the following morning than you would have felt otherwise. What you eat before bedtime also plays a surprisingly powerful role in determining the quality of your sleep tonight. Avoid rich, heavy, fatty, or spicy foods in the hours before bed because these trigger uncomfortable indigestion and heartburn. Heartburn and indigestion create physical discomfort that keeps your body alert and prevents deep sleep from ever occurring fully. However, going to bed while genuinely hungry is equally disruptive and will also prevent you from sleeping soundly tonight. A light and smart snack like a banana with peanut butter provides the perfect pre-sleep nutritional balance tonight. Remarkably, warm milk consumed before bedtime has been shown in clinical research studies to rival the effectiveness of sleep medications. Many people dismiss this as an old wives' tale, but the science behind it is genuinely real and compelling. Milk contains tryptophan and calcium, both of which support your brain's natural production of melatonin and serotonin before sleep. Physical exercise during the day is one of the most powerful tools available for improving your nightly sleep quality. You do not need a long, intense workout to experience significant benefits for your sleep quality each night. Research consistently shows that even just 10 minutes of moderate physical movement during the day improves sleep meaningfully. Exercise reduces cortisol levels, releases tension stored in your muscles, and helps your body temperature drop naturally at night. However, Avoid exercising too close to bedtime, because intense physical activity will activate your alerting system and delay sleep significantly. Daytime napping, while sometimes tempting and refreshing, can seriously interfere with your ability to fall asleep at night consistently. If you must nap during the day, always keep it strictly under 30 minutes to protect your nighttime sleep. Longer naps reduce your natural sleep pressure, which is the biological drive that makes falling asleep at night easier. Now let us talk about one of the most critical and commonly ignored factors in modern sleep problems today. The light coming from your smartphone, tablet, laptop, and television is actively programming your brain to stay awake longer. Screens emit a strong blue-toned light that closely resembles the quality of morning sunlight hitting your eyes each day. Your brain interprets this blue light as a biological signal that it is morning and time to wake up. This causes your brain to suppress melatonin production, which is the key hormone responsible for making you feel sleepy. Research clearly confirms that blue-toned light triggers brain alertness and wakefulness, while red and yellow tones trigger natural calm. To minimize screen damage before bed, activate the night shift or warm display setting available on most modern devices. This simple setting shifts your screen colors toward warmer red and yellow tones that are far gentler on your brain. Also, reduce your screen brightness to the absolute lowest comfortable level during the final hours before going to sleep. Switch your reading apps to dark mode so that white text appears on a black background for reduced stimulation. Enable Do Not Disturb mode on your phone every single night so that notifications cannot interrupt or fragment your precious sleep. Avoid checking work emails, reading news, or scrolling social media in the final hour before going to bed. These activities stimulate your thinking brain, trigger stress responses, and make it significantly harder for your body to wind down. The sound and light in your sleeping environment also play a meaningful role in determining your overall sleep quality tonight. Even small amounts of ambient light filtering into your bedroom can suppress melatonin and delay the onset of deep sleep. Use blackout curtains or a comfortable sleep mask to completely block out all sources of external light from your room. Similarly, unexpected sounds like street noise, a television in another room, or a partner snoring can fragment your sleep. Earplugs are a simple and inexpensive solution that many people overlook despite their proven effectiveness at improving nighttime sleep quality. Now, we arrive at the most important strategy of all, which is building a consistent and intentional wind-down routine. Your autonomic nervous system, which controls involuntary body functions like heart rate and digestion, responds powerfully to repeated routine signals. When you perform the same sequence of calming activities every night, your nervous system begins to anticipate and prepare for sleep. Think of it like a biological alarm clock that you program through consistent repetition each and every single night. Start by choosing a consistent bedtime and waking time, and stick to them every day without exception, including weekends. Irregular sleep schedules confuse your internal circadian clock, making it harder for your brain to know when to sleep automatically. Begin dimming the lights in your home approximately 1 to 2 hours before your intended bedtime each night consistently. Bright overhead lighting in the evening sends the same wakefulness signals to your brain that morning sunlight does upon waking. Switching to softer, warmer lamps or candles during the evening signals your brain that the day is naturally ending now. Lower the temperature of your sleeping environment because your core body temperature must drop slightly for deep sleep to begin. Research shows that a cool room between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit supports the deepest and most restorative sleep stages. Replace stimulating evening activities like action movies, intense conversations, or news consumption with calm and peaceful alternatives instead each night. Reading a physical book, taking a warm bath, journaling, or listening to soft music are all excellent wind-down activities. A warm bath before bed is particularly effective because it raises your body temperature temporarily and then causes it to drop. This drop in body temperature after the bath powerfully mimics the natural temperature decline that signals your brain to initiate sleep. Create a simple and repeatable pre-sleep sequence that you follow in the exact same order every single night without deviation. For example, your sequence might be light snack, change into pajamas, brush teeth, get into bed, read briefly, then sleep. Repeating this exact sequence nightly builds a powerful conditioned association that tells your brain sleep is coming very soon now. Children fall asleep more easily with strict bedtime routines for this exact biological reason, and adults are genuinely no different. Your brain, like a child's brain, responds beautifully to the security and predictability of a loving and consistent nightly routine. One rule that sleep scientists emphasize more than almost any other is to use your bed only for sleeping. If you regularly work on your laptop, eat meals, watch television, or pay bills in bed, your brain becomes confused. Your brain begins to associate your bed with wakefulness, alertness, and activity rather than with calm, safety, and sleep deeply. Over time, simply lying in bed can begin to feel activating rather than relaxing, making insomnia significantly worse for you. Reserve your bed exclusively for sleep and intimacy so that your brain powerfully and automatically connects it with rest only. If you find yourself lying awake in bed for more than 20 minutes, get up and leave the room immediately. Go to another room and do something genuinely boring and non-stimulating until you feel naturally and authentically sleepy again. Some people find that listening to a slow, monotonous audio program or a quietly spoken documentary helps them drift off easily. The key is to choose something dull enough to bore your busy mind into relaxing without stimulating your curiosity or emotions. Return to bed only when you feel genuinely sleepy and ready to fall asleep within just a few minutes. Adding a short relaxation practice to your nightly wind-down routine can dramatically accelerate the speed at which you fall asleep. Progressive muscle relaxation involves systematically tensing and then releasing each muscle group in your body from feet to face slowly. This practice activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest system that directly opposes your stress response. Guided imagery meditation, where you mentally visualize a peaceful and calming place in vivid detail, works in a similarly powerful way. Even 5 to 10 minutes of intentional relaxation practice before bed measurably reduces the time it takes to fall asleep. Now here are 2 remarkable scientific facts that most mainstream sleep advice never mentions, but that are critically important to understand. Researchers at Harvard Medical School have confirmed that even mild and partial sleep deprivation reduces prefrontal cortex activity by approximately 30%. The prefrontal cortex is the region of your brain responsible for decision-making, emotional regulation, and rational impulse control daily. This means that insufficient sleep literally makes you a less rational, less emotionally stable, and less disciplined version of yourself every day. Every poor decision you have ever made while tired was influenced directly by this measurable and proven reduction in brain function. The second remarkable scientific fact involves your brain's own built-in waste removal system called the glymphatic system, discovered relatively recently. During deep sleep, your brain cells actually shrink slightly to allow cerebrospinal fluid to flow through and flush out toxic waste. Among the toxins removed during this nightly cleansing process are beta-amyloid proteins that are directly linked to Alzheimer's disease development. People who consistently sleep poorly accumulate significantly higher levels of these brain toxins over time compared to healthy, consistent sleepers. This means that prioritizing deep-quality sleep every night is genuinely one of the most powerful ways to protect your brain. Sleeping well is not laziness or indulgence. It is one of the most intelligent and health-promoting decisions you can make daily. Every night that you sleep well, your brain is repairing itself, consolidating memories, balancing hormones, and preparing you for excellence tomorrow. Every night that you sleep poorly, that repair process is interrupted, and the damage quietly accumulates across days, weeks, and years. The strategies covered today, consistent schedules, smart daytime habits, screen discipline, a wind-down routine, and a sleep-only bed are all proven tools. They are not complicated, they do not require expensive products, and they are accessible to every single person watching this video right now. Start with just 1 or 2 changes tonight, and build your sleep hygiene routine gradually over the coming days and weeks. Your brain is remarkably adaptable, and with consistent repetition, it will learn to fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. Within just 1 to 2 weeks of consistent practice, most people report falling asleep faster and waking up far more refreshed. Sleep is not a passive activity that simply happens to you. It is an active skill that you can master deliberately. The quality of your sleep determines the quality of your waking life in ways that science is only beginning to fully understand. Invest in your sleep tonight, and you are investing in your mood, your memory, your health, and your entire future simultaneously. If this evidence-based information helped you understand sleep more deeply, please take a moment to like this video right now. Subscribe to Real Health Logic for more science-backed health insights that help you think more clearly, live more fully, and sleep deeply.